Hey fellow Aquas, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We're going to be doing your first half of March general reading, but before I get right into it, I need to give a holler and a shout out to my girl over at Black Rose Tarot. Listen, if y'all don't know about her, if y'all haven't subscribed, please, after you're finished watching this, please head right over to Black Rose Tarot and subscribe. If you vibe with me and this channel and all of this mess and craziness, you will definitely vibe with her. I have to tell you, she gave me a personal reading. She did a personal reading for me recently, and it blew my mind to the point where I'm literally still picking up pieces of my mind from off the ground. That was how much my mind was blown. Her attention to detail is out of this world. So please go and check her out and holler Black Rose. Thank you again. Okay, so let's get right into the reading. We're going to start out with some animal energy here, like I like to do. So what is the animal energy from Aquas for first half of March? Please and thank you. What's the animal energy from Aquas? Oh God, I love it. Okay. We got the Cobra here. Cobra, Cobra, Cobra. Okay, so Cobra for me, and remember, I just want to remind y'all that, you know, they're the traditional meanings and energy readings of the animals within this deck, right? It comes with the book and everything, right? But I'm going to tell you what I pick up from this intuitively combined with the meditation I did for you guys before the reading, right? So traditionally speaking, this is a protective energy. Not like protecting oneself, but like being protective of others, right? But what the Cobra is for me, especially in this context, is backbone and confidence and being very secure with your decisions and your movement. This is clear, concise, active movement, right? When that Cobra strikes, it doesn't like go halfway and it's like, wait a minute, should I really strike? Wait a minute, let me get a coffee and think about if I should go ahead and move on this. Wait a minute, no, it's just gonna strike. You ain't gonna see it coming, bop, 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 right? So this is why I'm obsessed with this for you guys, is because the last reading we did was, you know, about the ebb and flow and taking it as it goes. And this is just showing that this is what's next in the chapter, y'all, for March. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful counterpoint energy to the last reading we did for you guys, right? This is being very sure-footed, very self-assured, but it's an active energy too. So if anyone is, you know, feel like, you know, February was a bit draining and had to work a little hard to get the energy up, March is a whole other situation, right? I love it. So get some tarot for us. What's going on with my Aquas? The first half of March. What's going on with my Aquas? All right, we got Five of Pentacles. Let's get another one. Oh, Hierophant, that's what it is. Yes, Lord. Interesting. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Okay, let's get another one. Yeah, yeah, Seven of Swords. Yeah, we got our air energy here, right? Okay, I'm going to tell you right now what I'm getting here off of this, and it's just like immediate because, listen, the Hierophant is, you know, this is the marriage card. It's fair decisions. It's just, it's unity, right? But I want to draw your attention to the lightning here, right? Because this energy, it steps in and it manifests for me when there is an imbalance, right? It could be an energetic imbalance. It could be an imbalance of any sort. It could be mental, spiritual, physical. It could be all the things imbalance, right? And then this energy kind of swoops in and it's like, no, I will come in and balance things in a way that is fair and just, right? Different from the Tower card, which I like to call the Great Rearranger, where it comes in and whatever you're resisting, right, it just comes in and presses it up against your face and, you know, it's like what you resist persists type deal. The Hierophant is a more gentle, fair energy. But this is something calling to balance something that's been imbalanced in the past. And then look what we have here. Five of Pentacles. Look at that wilty little rose. Oh, Lord, somebody get us some water, right? What do we like to say about this key? Being left out in the cold, right? Yeah, this energy is definitely in the air here. I have a feeling that this is not so much about us at the moment. I think this was us, but we're going to pull some more before I speak on it. But I have a very sneaking suspicion that we're about to hear about somebody else in our energy who's feeling this way around and towards us, okay? But let's pull some clarifiers before I speak too much on it, because then we have the Seven of Swords. See, this is wonderful because this is that thief in the middle of the day card. This can also be self-sabotage as well. But, you know, this is kind of that, like, you know, getting away with murder or acting in a way that is not of one's highest integrity. Okay, that's what this is. Oh gosh, okay, let's just I need to show you guys this so you can see it kind of from a perspective. Gorge. So we have the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, and then we have the Hierophant here coming in to balance these two energies out. That's what this is. This is feeling like, you know, abandonment, feeling not included, feeling a little defeated, right? This is not acting within one's highest integrity, maybe keeping some secrets, right? Fox there, got one eye on you, one eye open, right? So this can come up too when someone's being watched or observed, okay? All right, let's get some clarifiers here. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this Five of Pentacles, for this wilty little rose. Let's get a clarifier for this wilty little rose here. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, pretty dang much. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, ooh, Lord, this is like some serious stuff. Listen, Ten of Swords to clarify the Five of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords is the ending of a cycle, right? Ending of a cycle. What I like to say about this key in particular is, can you see this, can you see that pretty purple flower here? I don't know what kind of flower it is, but flower coming up here. I'm about to get a little graphic, but this is what it is for me. So these 10 swords, right? Imagine that the wounds that these swords create, right? That blood, I'm sorry to get graphic, but it is what it is, seeps into the ground, and from that ending, from that final death, right? The ending of a certain cycle emerges new life. And then the owl's just over here chilling like, yep, I see it all. This is how it's meant to go. We had to get to this place and fully surrender, full stop, before new growth, new life, new direction can emerge, right? Okay, so what I'm getting from this off the top is that this is about someone from who there's been an ending with this person, okay? Out in the cold, full stop ending, right? We'll see about the nature of this ending, if you know, it was like a ghosting situation or if it was just like circumstances pulling y'all apart. But this is very much about something that ended in your energy, and this feels like how they're feeling about it right now. Does that make sense? Yes, honeys. Eye of Sauron coming back, looking right at ya. And why? They're telling me too that it's because if you are watching this and you have someone in and from your past, and you know, this could very much be romantic, y'all. Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting here so far. It's the marriage card, right? If you have someone who fits that bill in your life, with whom you acted in your highest and best integrity with, that's why they're feeling like this, right? Because you didn't do anything where you can't look at yourself in the mirror and go, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that. No, you acted within your highest and best integrity, and now they're seeing that. Things have really ended on their side. I feel like they're telling me it's the death of the ego. I think this person has experienced, or is currently experiencing, a true death of the ego. Which, listen, is not a walk in the park, okay? It's not a walk in the park. Sometimes, you know, it really has to bring us to our knees, the universe does, for us to pick up and move forward on our, you know, highest and best path. Ooh, Lord. Okay, let's get one for the Hierophant here. Clarifier for the Hierophant here. Good Lord. Okay. Both of these came out. I'm going to take them. Yeah. We got the Wheel of Fortune. That's what it is. And we also got the Eight of Pentacles. Why I'm obsessed with this is, I feel like you guys have been doing a lot of work, and I feel this in two different contexts. I feel like this is actual physical work, like actually giving attention to your job or a dream hobby that you hope to turn into something that you can monetize, right? But I also feel like this is self-work, right? I absolutely feel that this is self-work because look, we got the raven here, right? Definitely a raven, which represents, magic and transformation, much like the crow. They're closely related, of course. So it represents that those two things. And when we put the focus on inner work and actually on our physical 3D work, we manifest beautifully, which is the wheel of fortune. I'm hearing anything goes. Anything goes. It's a musical. Right? I'm hearing anything goes. I also I feel like there's gonna be a choice that you have to make. Let's get another clarifier. But this is just saying the Hierophant, the Wheel of the Year and the Eight of Pentacles, you have been doing the work. You've been eating your Wheaties. You've been doing what you're supposed to do, even when it was difficult, especially when it was difficult to do so. Even when you wanted to lay down and give up and just like take a good long nap, right? You wanted to Rumpelstiltskin it and just go sleep for a really long time, right? Is that Rumpelstiltskin? I don't know. Anyway, but this is beautiful. This just shows that you're in a place of alignment, which is beautiful. And we manifest like crazy when we're coming from that place. So let's get the Seven of Swords here. Let's get a clarifier. Holy crap. Ding, 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 ding. I'm hearing Under Pressure. I think it's by Queen. Yeah, it's by Queen. Four of Wands. Hello. Yeah, Four of Wands. I told y'all, this feels super romantic. Four of Wands to clarify the Seven of Swords. This is the twin flame card, Butt of Claws. 1111 here. But this is just, outside of that, if you're watching this and you don't happen to be a twin flame, this is just like major cause for celebration and victory. And I love that it is clarifying one of the shadiest keys in this whole deck, which is the Seven of Swords, right? So shady. And it's coming in to clarify that because, listen, I'm hearing this. What is done in the dark will come to light or be revealed in the light. I think I butchered that quote, but what else is new? Anyway, But yeah, it's these things. I feel like you were definitely dealing with someone who was not upfront and honest, and I don't think that I really am not feeling that this person that we are talking about, again, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be a friendship or whatever, but I'm feeling a lot of romance here. I gotta speak on it, okay? I really feel like this is not a bad person. This is not someone who was trying to act outside of their integrity. They just had to have a death of the ego, right? And I feel like this is very much about the ego and the self-sabotage that I mentioned. And I feel like this is directly related to how they were with you, but also what they did to themselves. Dang. Sometimes, like I like to say, it can be very terrifying getting exactly what we want. And we think that we're ready for something, and then it's presented to us on a silver platter, and then we're like, wait. Suddenly we're triggered. Suddenly our ego is screaming for attention. That can happen, right? I feel like that's what happened with this person that is in your energy. Doesn't mean you have to be talking to them like right at this moment, but whoever's coming to your mind that I've described here that didn't act within their integrity and is experiencing an ending, this is what this is, right? This death of the ego, they're feeling, what else can I say? They miss you. What else can I say? That's what this is. They miss you. They're experiencing a death of the ego. They're realizing that how they approached people and situations before ain't working anymore. It ain't working anymore. So they're having to come to Jesus moment. And why are they going to come back around energetically? Because you have not been focusing on them in the way that they have been focusing on you. Right? They're over here flailing and having a real hard time. And then you're over here like, I'm going to do me. I'm gonna focus on my coin, right? And on my personal growth, right? And that's why it's like the Wheel of Fortune. I keep hearing anything goes. And they're coming right out of this energy where there was a lot of deception. I'm getting very strongly that this person did not express how they felt about you. There was a lot that was hidden. Now, I think you might have felt it intuitively, how they felt about you. But again, also, if you're a twin flame watching this too, this very much feels like a twin flame dynamic or a divine counterpart or what have you, so on and so forth, right? Ooh, Lord, that Four of Wands coming out like that, though. Yeah, we need a romance angels, don't we? I think that's what the doctor ordered, is a romance angels. And you know what's so funny? When I do these general readings, because it's not like a love reading in particular, I don't normally have the romance angels on deck like this, but guides were like, you gonna need it for this reading, girl, so get it over here. Okay, let me shuffle these again. Romance angels, Shamuel, what you got to say about this situation with my aquas? Because this person is very much thinking about you. I think you feel them. I think you feel them thinking about you. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're drawing my attention back to this. This isn't just about you. This is about the person. This is about the person and your energy. This is definitely, most definitely, this is not about someone new coming in. This is someone from the past, honey. That's what this is. And I know that we have been playing and tangoing and dancing with this energy for a hot freaking minute. But I just want to draw your attention back to something. For February, for the second half of February, with all these ebb and flows and like good days and bad days that we were experiencing, where we got through it in a place where we didn't just lay down and die. We got back up and we kept it moving, okay? And that is also, this person's energy is about ready to go like, bam. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. I don't mean in a scary way, like gonna like, you know, bite and poison you to death, but, ooh, Lord, the Cobra is poised for action, honeys. Poised for action. Okay, romance angels, what you got to say about this mess? Just kidding. What you got to say about this situation? Help us out here, please. Oh, Lord. Okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Oh, Lord, I want to point out something here. Oh, God. They're showing me things. Okay, listen. Do you see this, like, can you see that? Okay. Little writing book here, little notepad here. I think communication is going to come in the, because listen, did I mention that already? Communication is coming. It's definitely coming quickly, like a bolt of lightning, right? Remember how the crow also represents, revealing truths that were kept hidden? And then the cobra's a fast striker, right? Communication's coming in. I feel like it's going to be in the written form. I'm not saying they're going to sit down with the calligraphy set and get some parchment and then seal it with like a wax stamp and a sigil. I'm not saying that, although that would be kind of amazing, right? But no, I feel like this is saying it's either going to be like an email or a text. I think they've been writing drafts. Like, I think they have a draft saved in their inbox and they keep editing it and redoing it and not sending it yet. It's interesting. And I think part of the reason for that is because, again, they've had a death of the ego. But listen, they're still licking their wounds a little bit. Ouch. Right? They're licking their wounds and getting rehydrated right now, okay? It's interesting, too. Do you see how the feminine, the lady right here, is kind of looking out to the horizon, and then homie right here is like looking down like he's about to put a ring on it? Is that what he's doing? That's so what he's doing, right? This is really, really mirroring beautifully what I was talking about with you guys doing the self-work and focusing on yourself and your path ahead. This other person, it's, if you're a dude watching this other person that is in your energy, could be a he, I don't This person is very, very set on you. You're going to feel their energy very much on you, like the Eye of Sauron. You probably already feel it. And here's what you're going to do. Or here's what, they're telling me is the best path forward with this. In the meantime, keep your focus on that horizon. That is going to energetically allow them to come forward like the cobra. Now, if you're watching this and like, I don't want nobody from my past coming back in here, I don't want any of that mess, well, then it's either one of two things. Number one, this reading ain't for you. Goodbye, love you, see you later. Or number two, if this is triggering you, right? I don't want someone for that. If this is triggering you, then this is a lesson that needs to be learned through this person if you're getting triggered by me saying that, right? Because sometimes I get the comments of like, I don't want nobody from the past. Well, obviously there's some unfinished business there and some karma that you need to write so that you can manifest, a new person or a rebirth of that dynamic or whatever have you. Okay? I just felt the need to say that for real. And again, I just have to say this again. If there are any twin flames watching this situation, I know that we're coming into some union drafts. And I say union drafts because they happen in stages and phases, right? Within the twin flame dynamic. And I know that we're about to hit like another draft of it, right? It's already begun, actually. Okay? Let's get, you know what I want? I want coffee, but then I want an oracle. I feel like getting an Archangel Oracle, actually. Okay. Oh boy. This is intense. Okay. Angels, what y'all got to say? From Aquas, what y'all got to say? Brilliant idea. Y'all know I love a unicorn though. Okay. Archangel Uriel. I freaking love Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. I want to point out the bolt of lightning that Uriel is holding and the bolt of lightning here with the Hierophant. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this means. When you hear from this person, some of you may have already, and you may be shuffling I just looked at my timer, it was 22:22. Love it. If you find yourself in a space of like, should I respond to this message? Should I even open up this can of worms? I don't know. What if they come in and they go again? I feel like this is someone who has maybe come in and then left or ghosted and then coming back in and kind of giving you crumbs type of situation. Listen, you listen to your intuition as to what your response can and should be regarding this communication that's coming in. Use your intuition because timing is very, very important. Do you know the difference between getting a crumb and getting a whole cake? Do you know the difference? The universe may test you with this. Be strong, hold out. If you hear from this person and it's a crumb, tap into your intuition. Please don't just automatically respond because you're so happy to hear from them, which, by the way, no shade. I completely understand and relate to that impulse. Absolutely. Especially because we as Aquarians, we freaking love communication. So it's like, oh yes, holla, let's do it. Let's have a conversation, right? But please tap into your intuition in terms of the timing around it, right? And for some of you, this person will come in correct out of this death of the ego. They're going to be so missing you, get over here, and out in the cold that it's going to be like, okay, I'm going to come correct, right? Use your intuition as to how to respond to this person, this communication that's coming in, okay? Absolutely. But then, like the Cobra says, if you feel intuitively that it is time to act and respond to this and like go ahead down this road and clear up some of this unfinished business with this person, if you feel it intuitively, then do it. Strike like the Cobra and do it. Okay? Seriously. Even if you guys are doing so well otherwise, I almost get a sense where it's like, oh my God, I was doing so well in my life and things were coming together and then bam, this pops up in my inbox? What? And I want you to pay attention to the physical sensations in your body that you feel when this communication comes through. What do I mean by that? If you get this communication and your stomach drops, or your heart expands, or your head hurts, where do you feel it in your body? Right? Please pay attention to that and take note of that, okay? It just feels really, really important. I know that this is getting to be kind of a long reading, but you know I love my aquas, so whatever. But yeah, guys, this is your, good Lord Jesus, it's your first half of March. General reading doesn't feel so general, does it? But I so hope that this resonated and was of help to you. Please get ready. Please get ready because it is about to be on and popping. And please just trust that everything that's coming to you, because I do feel like it's going to be a sturdy offer coming in here. The engagement card just doesn't come up will-nil. This is not the heart-to-heart conversations card. This is the engagement card. I feel like this person is experiencing a death of the ego, has some serious frostbite, and is going to come in and want all the goody-goody warmth. Right? And it's coming to you because you have done the self-work and you've adjusted your Eye of Sauron back onto yourself. Just trust that the universe is bringing this to you for a very good and divinely guided reason. 4 Wands, split towel. There's also going to be some truth. I could just keep on talking about this with all the messages coming through. The truth is going to be revealed about things that they didn't tell you or feelings that they kept hidden from you because their ego would not allow them to express them. Point blank and period, that's all. Okay. Anyway, like I was saying, Aquas, I so hope that this was of help and resonated with you. If it did, and it was, I am available for personal readings again. I did take a little bit of a break, but now I'm back. All of that info is in the About Me section. And with that being said, Aquas, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And, you know, thank you for being you, okay? All right, until next time, be well.